Hello?
Dr. Oswald?
Yes?
I'm at your office. I thought we agreed yesterday we were going to have a session today.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot. I'll be right there. She's at my office. I have to go there directly. Okay. I've just realized I've been sitting on a wrench this whole time. I'm sorry about that. I had to help my neighbor build an IKEA bed the other day. You can just throw that in the back seat. No, leave it there. You're just gonna sit on my wrench? Look, if you're not uncomfortable every once in a while, you forget that you're alive.
I can't believe my husband would do this to me. Disappear without a trace. Then show up at your office and die. And then disappear again. Yeah, it's pretty weird. And what's all this nonsense about me trying to kill him? I mean, what is he, on drugs? Well, is there anything that you said or did that would have maybe made him think that you were gonna kill him? Well, I used to joke around about it, but he couldn't have possibly thought I was serious. I found out that him and Steve were embezzling in my name last week. Wow. How'd that make you feel? Well, I was pissed. The Barnacle's been stashing cash this whole time and he never told me? And in my name! I think it was Steve's idea. And did your anger make you feel like you want to kill your husband? Oh, I'd never kill my husband, no. I mean, I was angry at him, but no, I'd never kill him. If there's anybody I would kill, it'd be Steve. He's the one I'm pretty sure came up with the idea. But it doesn't matter, because even if I wanted to kill Steve, I wouldn't be able to. I don't know what he looks like. What do you mean you don't know what Steve looks like? I mean, I've never met him. I mean, at least not in person. Your husband's best friend and you never met him? Every time I was supposed to meet him, he would call up and cancel, always making excuses. That man is slipperier than a barrel of eels. Why'd you say you didn't have an accent if you never met him? Well, because I would talk to him on the phone and we would call up and cancel, but I don't remember him ever having an accent. Yes? Hey Jim, I just spoke to the butcher down the street from your building, and apparently Bianca was there at 11 o'clock yesterday. And he has proof. He let me see his security camera footage. Which means she has an alibi. Yep. Okay. Why don't you head over here and we can talk about what we know. Okay. Right, let's go over what we know. So we know that Bianca has a motive. But we also know she has an alibi. What are you thinking? I'm thinking that I wasted money when I bought this suit. Why do you say that? Well, just look at it. The shoulders are too big, it's way out of fashion. Yeah, it is out of fashion. When did you buy it? I don't remember, probably in the 80s. Have you thought about buying something since then? You know, in fashion? I have, but I don't want to spend the money. Aren't you like a billionaire? I'm not a billionaire. I only have $700 million. And yet you're wearing a suit that's out of fashion. Exactly, you see my struggle? Right. The first question we have to answer is, who did Archimedes see fleeing the scene of the crime? Wait a minute. That could have been Aldo. Aldo? Yeah, maybe somebody tried to kill him, and when he realized he was still alive, he ran. But then why wouldn't he just wait for the ambulance and the police to arrive and he could have told us what happened? Why run off? The other question is, why go to my office in the first place? Unless he wanted me to think he was dead. You're suggesting that he faked his own death? Yes. Otherwise, why go to my office specifically? Why would he want you to think that he's dead if he's just gonna flee? Wouldn't that just suggest that he's still alive? Because he wanted Bianca to think that he was dead. If he went to my office and pulled the stunt, he would know I would have to talk to Bianca, and then she would think that he's dead, even if we know otherwise. Why would he want to fake his own death? Don't you see? He must have actually thought that she was going to kill him, so he beat her to the punch, and killed himself, or at least made her think that he was dead, and then she won't try to kill him. Then he's safe. He runs off the money he's been stifling. He doesn't have to divorce her.
Smart man, I should be taking notes.
So what does this mean?
It means case closed.
Yeah, but there's still stuff that doesn't add up. Like, what's up with Slippery Steve?
He's just that. Slippery.
Yeah, but something still smells fishy.
Oh, that would be my breath. I had a tuna sandwich on the way over here. Well, I'm gonna call it case closed. See you next week.
It doesn't matter, because even if I wanted to kill Steve, I wouldn't be able to. I don't know what he looks like. Every time I was supposed to meet him, he would call up and cancel, always making excuses.
Steve Rougier II.
I mean, I've never met him. I mean, at least not in person.
I saw a person running hysterically away from the
I talked to
building.
him on the phone and he would call up and cancel, but I don't remember him ever having an accent.
I knew I'd find you here.
Monsieur l'Inspecteur.
Hello, Steve.
How did you find me?
I had my sources. You're an accountant. People like you always leave a trail.
No, monsieur. I always cover my tracks, especially from nosy detectives such as yourself.
What if I told you I'm not a detective? What do you say to that, Steve? Or should I say, Aldo? How did you know? I didn't. I took a guess and you just confirmed it. Shit. How did you suspect? The fake French accent. I thought you told me you're not French. I'm not. But I had a French nanny growing up and I remember her accent distinctly. Well, what are you gonna do to me now, huh? You're gonna handcuff me? Take me to jail? On the contrary, I'm gonna hire you. I've been looking for a personal account for some time. It's the whole reason why I headed up this investigation. Once I figured out what you've done, I knew you were the perfect man for the job. Well, I'm not a huge fan of the color blue, but the guy at the store said it's in fashion, so I guess it's an improvement. What were you saying about Steve?
So Steve and Aldo are the same person.
Yep.
And you were never actually a detective.
Nope.
But how did you show up instead of the police when I called 911?
Easy. I paid them off. I've been looking for a personal accountant for some time and I'd heard of Aldo's reputation. When I heard that he went missing, I knew I had to come check it out. So I figured what better way than to impersonate a detective and find out firsthand. And it worked, because I hired him.
Typical.